No, you can't. You can't ignore the evils of the world. You have to call them out.
I'm using my inspiring leader feature.
I don't know what to do here, lass. If you stay, I'm staying, but you can live.
Guys, I think it's time. The veil is open for us.
When we communed with your mighty shadow, we saw faces in the deep darkness, one of which was you.
And the point of contact with her eyes finally releases. Sit with me by the fire, and we will watch, and we will guide, and we will hope. Welcome to TTRPG Masterpiece Theater. Tonight, I'm going to give you my top 5 reasons why I think you should run published modules. Number 5. You don't need to create an entire world from scratch. Unlike homebrew worlds, a large portion of the worlds, maps, races, lore, all of that is already established. You just insert your own twist and flavors into it. It's very easy when you do homebrew to get entirely consumed by it and make worlds that are too big and too sprawling with backstory and lore that are just too much for your players. You don't need all that. Number 4. 4? 4. Not 5. 4. There's a lot of online sources to help you run it. For any published module, you have subreddits, you have D&D general forums, you have YouTube videos discussing specific lore, history, tips and tricks. You can pull from actual live plays of almost any module. They are out there. They are waiting for you to just grab them and use them. Number 3. See, 3 this time. 3. Your players will be able to connect to the established lore of that world. They don't need to ask you every little thing. They can look up a lore video. They can be from the Feywild, the Shadowfell, from a city, from any place that's already established, and they can mold their story around that, and they become an active member in creating that part of the backstory without having to ask you a ton of questions about what is or what isn't in that world. Number 2. You're connecting to a web of countless players who have also played that module. So those actual plays, those subreddits, they are filled with people that have already ran it. And no matter what module it is, it has moments. Modules are made up of moments and places that people connect to on an intimate level. Whether it's something like the Bone Grinder Inn in Curse of Strahd, or a battle against Tiamat, or something else, there are moments that go out of your group, connect to other groups, and create that shared story that is bigger than any one specific group, and only modules, only stories that are played on large levels can actually hit that note. And the last one, modules are fun. They're not perfect, but they're fun. They leave you room to adapt the story, elements, but in the end, they're out there and people are playing them because they're enjoying them. I enjoy the modules, you'll enjoy the modules, and it creates a story that all of us can get into. Those are my top 5 reasons for why, yes, you should run the module. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to run a new module here, probably within the next couple months. We're going to talk about that next. And I'm going to put forward my expectations on what I plan to run and I'll let you know in the next segment. As we speak, 6 heroes are venturing into the far realm, into the world of Ilvash, the far realm godlet, who is bent on establishing the Mind Flayer Empire on the material plane. That is our universe expanding, multiverse crushing story that we are currently telling Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every week. It is a massive story that we have been telling for over a year, and we are getting ready to end that story and start on our next story, which would be Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where we pull back from saving the multiverse, from being superheroes with superpowers, to heroes of the city, where intrigue and factions abound. Let me read you how the module classifies this. Waterdeep Dragon Heist is a treasure hunt set against an urban backdrop. The adventurer's plot can be summarized as follows. 500,000 gold coins are hidden somewhere in Waterdeep. Many individuals know about the cache and are looking for it. Adventurers can join the hunt and prevent the cache from falling into evil hands. The city is threatened by escalating tension between 2 power groups that is on the verge of flaring into violence. The Zentarum, a shadowy network of mercenaries, and Xanathar, the beholder crime lord of Waterdeep, are at odds, and when they clash, characters are pulled into the conflict. This is the setting of our next story. It's a 1 to 5 level adventure with possibilities, intrigue, theft, romance, some of the best villains that 5e could produce. I personally look forward to portraying the dark elf Jarlaxle Banre. The possibilities are there for the players. They get to go on an adventure, they get to meet the one, the only Volo, as many people know him from Baldur's Gate. They get to establish their own base at Trollskull Alley, and then they have to navigate the political and social world of Waterdeep, being squishy characters in search of a grand treasure and a grand adventure. I'm hoping that I can establish a giveaway. Anybody that goes and follows and or subscribes at Twitch DTE_N, join us on Fridays. This will help me do bigger prizes. I will try to make videos setting up the story. I will hopefully include comments and have you guys help me shape what goes. Let's build something together. Let's make the world of Waterdeep our own. Let's find out what happens on this dragon heist. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Get a dozen eyes is going on an adventure. Falls to the ground dead. And we'll pick it up next week.
I just want to tell him as he goes down, I want to go to my knees with him and I'll say, we'll get the dragon.
I want to say the image of your wings, your angelic wings stretching out in this narrow hallway, backlit by whatever light is coming through that door and shines through your wings, giving this light and shadow mixture, is genuinely